Wow. Someone's already jumped in straight away. Welcome. I am just finishing setting up the last little bit here. There we go. Cool. Rob, good afternoon, sir. Hope you're doing really well, buddy. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Yes, I am sick of sitting where I'm sitting at the moment. Honestly, I have been doing just nothing but mucking about on my website. But yep, it's yeah, it's fun. Let's just wait. I'm trying to see here. Um, me do. Let's see here. Where are we? I don't know where I am. There we go. Awesome. Jay, welcome in, buddy. I'll be speaking with you later, but there you go. It's still in this packaging from the last time we spoke. I haven't opened it yet. But in fact, I'll just leave it out here because it looks pretty for the moment. That's gonna be the last time. This will be the last day I see it unpackaged. So how pretty cool is that? Your babies indeed, sir. So it's yeah. This has been a heck of a roller coaster at the moment, everyone. Make sure, by the way, you smash that like button if you can. I'm a pig for never saying that. Um, but yeah, so what is going on? Well, I feel like I have been literally, uh, dude, you will be. This is a heavy package, actually. Thinking about it, there's an awful lot in here, but yeah. I feel like I have been literally riding through fire. Now, this is actually a very special piece to me. I say piece. It's a photograph that was done. David, welcome in, buddy. Now, as you could probably gather, this is a motorcycle, and as you can see here, there's my friend, who, well, he's the one who basically got me through the motorcycle test in the UK, and he didn't give this out to many people. In fact, I was one of a very few lucky people, and I got it signed. Yes, so I got it signed by Steve, and he says, "To Cone Man the Destroyer, best wishes," from Steve Brown. Well, he set the Guinness Book World Records for number of it was the firewall. So number of walls of fire he can go through on a motorcycle. This was a failed attempt. I just want to make that very clear to people. But yeah, so this was a failed attempt, and but it's a spectacular photograph, and it was done by one of his really good friends and really great photographers, and yeah, I'm super pleased. This is actually, I'm waiting for my wife to get it framed, and then yeah, I'm gonna go from there. But yeah, there was a bunch of hay bales and pallets. Now, once you enter into, because I mean, you just mentioned about the flames. Once you enter into this long tunnel, and it was huge, actually. I mean, he's in the Guinness Book of World Records for doing it. By the way, he did get burned pretty good on this one, but he learned his lesson. But he said once you enter through, he says you couldn't see anything. You just kind of had to feel with the bike and go in a straight line. Now, this is him. He actually came off of it because part of this down here is still more of the wall. So as I said, this is a failed attempt, but I wanted to share this with you guys because this means a lot, and it's going to be in my workshop very soon. My wife is getting me a frame for that, but look at that! How crazy was he? And he still has the Harley as well. He did it in a Harley. Insane, if you ask me. So let's see here. We got David, who is never here, man. We have Jay, we have Rob, we have some other lurking people, but that's cool. So, what's been going on over here? Rob asked me this question. Well, I have a ton of stuff that's been going on. First off, well, I've been pretty much going to sleep at about 8 o'clock at night just because of pain. And the reason, obviously, for me going to sleep at for that time was this website. Oh my God. So I'm putting my heart, my soul, and I've listened to you guys. That's right. And in fact, actually today I had to buy a plugin, yet another one, right? Which allows the user, wherever they are in the world, so if they're in Canada, if they're in the EU, if they're in America, if they're in the UK, Australia, that it will allow for anywhere I'll ship to, really. It'll allow you to change on the drop-down menu what your currency is. And then when you go to the checkout basket, it will have it in that currency. So at least you'll be able to see what you're gonna pay ultimately. So this will help out a lot of people, and hopefully attract a lot of customers who, of course, the currency conversions do scare people a lot. Now, I did put the shipping prices as kind of a standard price, just because I've been trying to give individual prices on every little thing would be beyond time consuming, considering that the post office changes. So I had to kind of stick with a figure, and I did that, so that's fine. And it's all for special delivery, recorded, trackable shipping. So that's going to be super cool. I'm beyond mad that I've listened to you, buddy. So I've been playing around a lot, and actually, I thank a lot of you guys as well. Those of you who have sent me emails as well to say something was a bit wrong or there was a spelling mistake so far, because we have the website open. I say we because I'm not the only one who's building this website. I've been taught an awful lot, and I got a lot set here. I'm just going to stick this in the background. It looks nice. I've been taught an awful lot about using WooCommerce and WordPress and things that I never wanted to learn in my lifetime. I could assure you of that. I'd rather be pouring silver and making things as easy as possible. But in order, I guess, to be successful, you have to kind of push yourself. Sorry, you don't kind of. You do. You have to push yourself, and you have to learn new things. So this stubborn old mule is learning a lot, and I'm learning it really quickly. And that's something that is spectacular. So yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm really happy about it. Some of the suggestions that are coming from my designer as well, I need to give some serious thought about. Yeah. Hey, Reg, how you doing, buddy? Because there is a number of things, of course, that are on there. And by the way, yes, I did include Canada on the list of currency conversions. So don't worry, to my Canadian friends. So it's all right. I think we're all barely awake. I've been operating purely on caffeine and lots of pills. Why not, right? It's the only way to get through the day. So, but yeah, so there's been a plethora of stuff going on here. I haven't really been able to do a lot. I have, contacted a few friends, throughout the course of this building. A, just to check on people. B, to say hi. One of the people actually I haven't checked on recently through a phone call is Johnny Ray. He's someone I need to actually do next at some point. But I know, Jay, you still need me to speak to you because obviously we got this and something else. And of course, Rob, I'm going to be catching up with you as well, buddy. Coffee is brewing good. I hope it's a big pot. But yeah, I had to take some time out to enjoy and to do this web stream. And, this is what makes things special. This is really what goes behind it. And I hope, by the way, you guys do appreciate that currency conversion chart because it cost me £26 for a silly plugin. But I hope that £26 obviously will be worthwhile. For you in the UK, in the US, it was over $30 because they gave me this stupid, it was like 30 something. They tried to give me tax in the US. I'm thinking, what are you on about? Really? So yeah, I got hit with tax on that. So thank you very much. Single cup versus double sized mug. Excellent. So, well, mine's definitely more than a double sized mug. Mine's like a triple sized mug because this is my hand here. So, kind of gives you an idea. Pretty dang big. That's why I love this cup so, so much. Really needed that. So, as I said, I've been working super, super hard on this, but my poor web designer, I mean, actually, he's been so dang patient, it's unreal. I gave him a scare earlier. I actually, it looked like I crashed the site completely and wiped everything. But I hit the wrong button, which gave us the impression that I'd done that. So it was interesting, of course, to know that, even when I make a mistake, I can actually fix that mistake fairly quickly. And, that was good. It's been a learning curve. I'm doing that kind of stuff. And websites are one thing. You have to have, obviously, a professional shop, a professional look. You have to come across as being professional. No, seriously, you do, though. And with all the stuff that I'm going to be introducing soon, it's definitely going to be, a lot of fun. Bean to cup. Oh, yeah. Well, I think mine's been bean to freeze dried to boiling water. And then, yeah, there we go. So I don't have that at the moment, buddy. So, right, I'm going to move Jay's World of Dragons. Yeah, look at this. World of Dragons. Off to the side because that's actually, I don't want to handle that any more so than I've just done, really. And I actually want to give him, a massive shout out or thanks, really, to one of my friends here. I won't mention him by name because I know he gets embarrassed, right? But you guys have seen this here, the Big Five, and of course, there's still one more to come. We have the latest version, which is the leopard. The first one was the elephant, followed by the lion. And then I was missing one. I was missing one right here. But my friend jumped in. Look what he did. Now, I was able to buy it. I couldn't get onto the website to buy it. He did. He bought it. And I thank him beyond thanking because it is insane. And these are just so, so beautiful. So I got it. It came yesterday in the post, um, along with a few other items, but I'm not showing those today. Because one of them I'm really well, both the other two items I'm really blown away with, and I say two items, you'll understand eventually when you see one of them. But um, yeah, so I got that, and I am now up to date with this collection, and I do think it is a superb collection. Still, it is amazing. It's beautiful, and yeah, it is just stunning. However, I've come across one thing that I've noticed in my safes because I have another series very similar where everyone's putting them in these cards, and then they have the capsules stuck inside of these hard rim plastic bits. And the problem being is that they take up a ton of room. And of course, you're trying to put these in your safe without damaging them. Because I don't want to have, bent corners or bent anything else. So yeah, it's one of those really oddball things to do. Um, the other series, I mean, one of them's the South African dinosaur series. It's the kind of archaeological version of them, and it really is a lovely collection. I think that collection actually is not going to continue. I think that they've only brought out the two and they're stopping it. I think that's what's happened, but I may be proven wrong. It doesn't look like they're going to continue that series. Although I got fingers crossed because I have seen something that suggested what a potential dinosaur might be. And yeah, the thing is, if I've mounted all the things like this of silver in the frames, I'd have no wall space left. This takes up an awful lot of wall space. Here's an idea, just to show you. Here's a ruler. Here's another ruler. So you kind of get the idea is that, I mean, we're pretty much on more than 1.5 rulers. So over, it'd be a significant, bet. Plus, it's going to be an odd number. There's going to be 5 in this series. And it's a bit unusual because you can't really mount them the way that you would want to. Maybe, let's say you did that, and hypothetically you opened it up and put. I mean, now you're looking at a massive frame with gaps and putting one in the middle. It just wouldn't work. But I mean, it is a beautiful series as far as I'm concerned. Outside, yeah, I could fill the house outside. At one point I actually thought about doing that with gold. Not obviously putting it outside, but filling a room entirely with gold all over the walls. And of course I'll have a radioactive room that, would prevent any, radioactivity and all this. And then I thought, no, let's forget about that. I'll give it a miss. Really needed that. Sorry. But yeah. So some of the other cool features, by the way, on the website is if you take a look, you'll actually see a button on there that has a link to a telephone number, which is, of course, I've always had it. It's my Ace Bullion telephone number. But it also has the WhatsApp telephone number. So this way, if anyone wants to, and you need to, there is a dedicated line for Ace Bullion on WhatsApp. I think that's pretty dang cool. There's also links to my Facebook group. There's links, obviously, to YouTube, Instagram, I don't know, Twitter. There's so many different things that are on there. I know a lot of people are on different platforms and choose one platform over another. And, it's pretty cool. And then there's at the top of the pages, there's a way for everyone to share it. So, like, if you like it, you can share it through Twitter, Pinterest, other things that I'm not on, like Tumblr and so on and so forth. Um, and, that's just really cool. It was something I didn't really think about, but, it allows you to share something that you may like or may not like. I've actually already had inquiries through Instagram. Oh, yes, I can see that now. No, there's no snow outside here. That's about how much snow there is outside here. Okay. Well, I didn't see what he said because there was above that. There's a retracted message, so I wasn't quite sure. Um, but yeah, no, thanks, Rob. I appreciate that because I was looking at it going, what? Oh, yeah. Honestly, I have to take pictures of 5 more items, so that's 15 photographs minimum, which are going to go on the website. Then, of course, I have some other pictures that I need to change over. Honest to God, guys, I would have given up by now if it wasn't for the support and everyone kind of rooting me on. It is not fun. At one point I was going to have a dig at a certain group or something, and I thought, no, I'm definitely better than that. Let's keep it professional. So I've done that. At least here when I'm having live chat, I can say what I like for the most part within reason, and that's it really. So yeah. By the way, one of the other collections I have obviously is The Simpsons. Now they have the carded version. And their carded versions, some of them are like double the size. And that is insane, honestly. Yeah. That's quickly filling up everything that there is and everything that is happening at the moment. So there we have it. That pretty much has caught me up. So what are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? How was your day? What's going on? Let me know. I'm curious to actually hear anything else apart from computer talk now. So I'm done with it for now. So I don't want to hear certain words. I think some of the words we probably don't want to hear either are things like, social distancing or, XYZ. Yeah, this has come into one of those categories. I don't want to hear about it right now. So, yeah, so let me know what you guys are doing at the moment. Because I'm quite curious to hear and to interact, obviously. It's fun. So you're just waiting for the dragons to be free. There was once a person I knew who had a hashtag free dragons. Yeah, your dragons will be free, buddy. Don't worry. They're going to be free as of tomorrow. Because I said I need to talk to you anyway, so that's cool. But I still haven't checked anything out, by the way. I have yet to look at a bank account. But I'm sure it's all there. It's going to be fine. Let's see here. What else is there? There's yeah, I'm trying to look at how best to actually bounce my channel up. I mean, my channel's been growing steadily. It's been really good. Oh, what is Red said? Red said I had a random person I dated 2 months ago. 2 months ago. That's not random. Okay. Back in high school over 15 years ago. All right, okay. Oh man, stay clear. Give as little information as you can, Reg. Honestly, no, no, Jay, I'm not opening them, man. But Reg, I had the same thing. Actually, I had a few. Let's just put it that way. Contact me over the past year now, and one of them, yeah, one of them started going into, do you remember this? Do you remember this night? Do you remember that? And I'm looking at the person saying, who the hell are you? You know, being really polite, but who are you? And then when they started mentioning a certain place, I was like, yeah, okay, that doesn't really narrow it down. I kind of realized, what a jerk I must have sounded like. And then, I'm a creature of habit, okay? Let's be honest. I mean, I was definitely back then. Um, and, yeah, so she was going on. And one of the first questions after you establish who they are is, and you have to find a way into this, really. You're not contacting me to tell me that, I have a 25-year-old or 26-year-old kicking around, right? Because I don't want to hear about that. Oh dear God, it is funny if you are me, but never mind. Those were the 80s. Moving on. So, what did you do overall? Anything? I'm curious. Oh, okay, good. So we got along good back then. Well, you were able to apologize to. Okay, fair. Yep. Oh, that is too kind. That is far too kind. Yeah. See, I haven't apologized to anybody because I don't really have any apologies. I mean, luckily they kind of knew what they signed up for, which was no commitment. So, it was ironic that, what was it now? It's just 23 years, to be honest with you guys. I've been married. So 23 years ago, in a few months, I got tied down, so to speak, hung out to dry. I bit the bullet, all that good stuff. And there's been a huge wager within my family to say whether or not it would actually last. That's pretty sad. The only person who stuck up for me was my brother. And as you guys know, he's out. He's out of jail now, so that's great. And yeah, it is insane. I've been able to rekindle with him and everything else, but yeah, he stuck up for me. He's the only one, so he wins the bet. I think everyone should pay him, their dues for that. But yeah, really, really cool. Something that I'm actually quite proud of. You know, I got two lovely boys out of it, and that's about all I can say on that subject. But yeah, so I'm trying not to bring in contentious or what's the word I'm trying to think of. A subject matter which is people have very strong opinions on. So, obviously, I always stay away from politics because that's a big no-no. Um, yeah. I'm not going to go on about any other thing. It's kind of a tough situation. Oh, buddy, man. Well, that's cool though. That is cool. And that's if he actually did hurt someone back then, that's cool. I mean, I was never a bully in school to anybody, so I've never made that. So, Yeah, that's why I said I've never had to apologize. Rob's just made a fresh loaf of wheat bread, which is spelt rye, organic flour. Not tasted it yet though. Well, the big question is did it rise and has it stayed in the same condition it should be? Hmm. But for all of you guys who are on my personal friends account in Facebook, I know like Jay's actually commented. Normally, as I said, in my personal page, if anyone does know me, you know, it is friends, family, that kind of thing. So I never include anything to do with Ace Bullion on there at all. Because believe it or not all my family knows, and I'm one of six, in my family as far as children. But I took a photograph today. My wife made, so this is going over to all of you guys in America, some Red Lobster biscuits. And oh my God, they were freaking awesome. Oh, excellent. Well, that's promising. That is super promising. So obviously the change in ingredients has clearly helped out and brought back the mojo. I'm impressed. And if you guys are wondering what the heck I'm talking about, well, in short, he had a dry spell. Yeah, he had a dry spell, I'm afraid, guys. Rob couldn't get it up. The loaf would not rise. No, what were you thinking? Oh, you guys have some dirty minds, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Yeah, so the loaves weren't rising before, but apparently now he's back in full swing. And yeah, I'm gonna expect some. I don't know what kind of bread yet. We'll have to see. But yeah, so this is really a super short video that I just wanted to let you guys know where I was, what was going on. In fact, I'm going to be switching stuff around in a second. Fair warning. I'm going to let you know. Fair warning. And then that way I could talk directly to you and see things. Yeah, that's probably exactly what she said. Yes. Moving on swiftly. All right, we're switching in 3, 2, 1. And I'm in the room. Yes, I gave you that warning, guys. I'm rocking my Ace Bullion shirt. This is one of the things, by the way, that, haha, I'm spinning, that I will be considering doing here. And I am also shrinking. Hold on a second. I've just dropped that down. I hate this stupid thing. Yeah, so, um, yeah, let's say it's stupid when I hit the switch. Um, God, you're insane. That's all I can say, guys. But yeah, so I said I've been working and doing stuff, and I'm gonna be actually sitting right back here in this spot, looking this way, in probably the next, I don't know how long it is. Got my photo booth ready, all that. Power bank, I need to put that on charge. In fact, get my power bank out. Is there even life in it? Oh yeah, it says it's full. Yeah, it does say it's full, so that's cool. Hopefully I can get some of my photographs and everything else sorted out. But if you guys haven't checked out, please do so. There it is. Same exact website as I've always used. Nothing's changed. I got my email back, so the contact me, that's back. I can't wait to be putting that back on. What was that? Give us a hint when you're going to what you're going to expose next. I'm going to expose my arm. There you go. There you go. See? Oh, I see what you mean. So what am I going to expose next? As in like what kind of things? I can't because I'm getting super close to it. In fact, I'm just about to be doing something, and Rob, you already know what I'm going to be doing, so you're evil. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing that part of things and building up on that. Very nice code here, isn't it? Um, and then of course giving everything a try. So I'm going to try maybe one or two things and see how that goes. Um, but yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. So with that said, everyone, look, honestly, I would love to stick around. I know Jeep and John has just popped up because I got a notification as well. Um, and I'm not one to take away from his channel. Although we don't compete, he's actually super fine. He's a really good guy in my opinion. He's done nothing wrong to me, and he's never once backed down. The reason I'm saying that to everyone here is apparently there was a well, I say apparently I witnessed a post earlier this morning and I was actually disturbed by it. I don't know what's going on, but it was just really horrible, and I thought no. So I'm gonna stick up for my boy, Jeeps. He he doesn't deserve. I don't know how to put it. Just the nastiness that's on the website at the moment. Or maybe he does. I said maybe he does. I honestly I don't know because I wasn't there, but I know how Jeeps normally is. So the fact that someone's being as harsh to him as they are, that kind of scares me. And it's like, well, who's next? So I'm just reading what Reg has typed here. Miss Bullion, that is some fine. Thank you very much. We got an ankle next. I'm not going to be showing off what I have above my ankle, or on my thigh, or anywhere else on my body for that matter. I could tell you that I have well, no, nine piercings, sorry, in my ear, but I haven't worn a single earring in probably about 10 years. The holes are actually, I could still put something in them, most of them at least. Um, Read it with a southern accent. No, no, no. Man, I'm not going to be doing this stuff. You guys are freaks. If Kimchi was on, that would just make the perfect storm right now because Kimchi would be on about me trying to sing some kind of lullaby song or something. Then you got Jay who's on about, of course, letting dragons go free and, of course, the wind up. Rob, yeah, he's sitting just kindly making the jokes and, yeah, trying to keep me on track. That's cool. And then, of course, Reg, well, yeah, right now he's fishing. Cheers, buddy, man. Seriously. So, no, seriously, you guys are what make Ace Bullion what it is. And you have no idea really how grateful I am to all of you guys. When I'm sitting here and I'm doing this rubbish in front of me, okay? As I said, you guys are the ones that keep me going. It's what keeps me laughing. It's what makes things humorous. And I know ultimately that, it'll be okay. It's going to be fine. Um, the upkeep side of things and all of that will be fine. Don't need to worry about it. And yeah, I could just sit back and have a laugh. Um, it's just, as I said, there's a lot of work. So like every coin review I do, I have to put it on That'll be on my blog. So it's another section I need to update and to do things on. All of these things are actually making a lot more work. Extends fan and cool self down to reduce blushing. Okie dokie, y'all. Oh dear God. So, oh, right. You too, eh? Oh yeah. Why is every freaking Canadian says eh? I swear, it's as if they're confused. Did you see the movie, eh? I don't know what you're talking about. Eh? It's as if you guys are indecisive. No, no, no. Sorry, I'm not going to pick on all Canadians. I'm just going to pick on Reg. Moving on. See, Dean would have also done the A as well with about every other thing. You know, Dean Tomoko Enterprise. He would have done exactly the same thing. Call, how are you, my friend? No, sir, I did not burn it down. It is a picture of my instructor here a long time ago, many, many years ago. Guinness Book of World Records. There's a motorcycle right there. That's him getting a bit burnt doing the Guinness Book of World Records, going through the longest wall of fire. So see, there you go, a good eye catcher, something that grabbed you. I didn't burn the workshop down. If I did, there'd probably be even more fire than that, and it would be all over the news worldwide. uh, it really is, and what? Oh, by the way, what I never clarified, it says here on the back, to Conan the Destroyer, best wishes, from Steve Brown. Now, what I didn't mention is why I got that nickname, how I got it, and well, Steve, he's a great guy. And when I took my quote Mod 1 test, it's one of two tests that you have to do in the UK many years ago to pass your bike license. Is you have to go through an emergency stop, and you have to, you get like these lights that pop up. So you then have to veer off into that area, stop your bike, your motorcycle in, like a tiny box. And, I did that. But at the same time as doing that, bearing in mind it was chucking it down with rain, the water was going, I was up to speed, so I'm like, went around the track, came down to it, light turned, swerved the bike over, then came to an emergency stop. And as I did, I locked up with my right foot the back wheel. Now the back wheel then went around 360, so I wiped out all the cones in the box. I didn't miss a single cone. I knocked out every single cone. Yeah, I came to a perfect emergency stop, but I failed. So I had to redo that part. I would have thought they'd pass me and say, look, you have great bike control. But apparently not. But yeah, I did eventually pass my motorcycle test, as you guys are well aware. So, yeah, despite what they claimed. Blame Canada, yeah. We will be. So, but yeah, so anyway, that was it really, folks. I wanted to kind of let you know. Apparently, by the way, if you go onto my website now, I've just had a message pop up on my screen here, and it says that the currency conversion is working now. That's something awesome. So if anyone has access to two different devices at the same time and can check it out, have a look. Let me know if it works or not. But I said that was a 26 pound plugin that I paid for it so that it shows up Canadian, it shows up Australian, UK, Euros, British, obviously, American, You can just pick from a list down. You probably get your country's flag up. I hope, fingers crossed, if that's what if it works the way I want it to, and then you can go from there. But that was the back coding bits that he done, so I'm happy. Brian Adams definitely. Everything I do. No, oh God, no, seriously. That song, honestly, I would rather be Rick rolled than to listen to Brian Adams. Yeah, that's how bad Brian Adams is. Happy to be Rick rolled any day, any day. So, so all right, guys, thank you so much. I really can't wait to be showing you more, actually, some products, some in stage developments of products. Uh, I say products. I mean that sounds really horrible. It's just going to be of art, really, because it's there's a lot of stuff. Sing those lyrics, big man. No, play that funky music, white boy. Come on. See, you're not doing either. What the heck is a milky maple? Carl, I think you're asking the wrong question. What the heck is is a spotless maple? Well, I don't do it for you. Nope, that's it. There you go. See? All right. So I'm going to let you guys go. I got some catching up to do. I got some pictures to take, people to call, places to see, monkeys to beat up. I don't know. You name it, I got to do it. Um, but on a serious side, yeah, sir, I'm looking forward to literally showing you guys a bunch of stuff. It's going to be fun. This week is dedicated entirely just to get this one bit sorted. Once it's all done, once it's working properly, then I'll go from there. If you guys hadn't noticed, yes, there is a 10-ounce bar of silver for only £220, which is just above spot. So why am I selling it? Well, it's a 10-ounce bar that's been sat here for ages. The customer didn't buy it at the time, so I thought, well, I'll sell it. So it is just a bullion bar. It's sold as bullion. I'm just getting it out the door, getting off my product list, and working through there. So that's purely why that's going to be on there. First come, first serve. Whoever gets it, gets it. Um, I do. And thankfully I do because I'm going to be melting a lot of it down. So, yeah. Well, I deliberately bought some calls. So, um, yeah, it's good for melting. All right, folks. Have a great time wherever you are. Be safe. Lots of love wherever you are. Seriously, go check out Jeep and John's channel. I know he's on. And yeah, I'm gonna get back to work. Work. Ah, making this into more of a uniform at the moment. Adios, amigos. C'est la vie. Ciao. Buenas tardes. And arrivederci. Bye. I'm trying to get out. Ah, there we go. Bye.